Welcome to the Hottest Wellness Podcast. I've got time with Cherry ShaKayla.
Here we discuss personal growth, relationships, and healing to become aligned with the best version of ourselves.
Okay. And scene.
Hey.
What's up, baby?
What's up with you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Mm.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling loved, cared for, you know?
Yeah, I do know.
How you feeling?
I feel so in love.
Yeah. I'm still in love with you, Shay. Yeah.
I'm cool though. You know what I'm saying? Catching the vibe. Yeah.
We love a good vibe. Speaking of vibes, you guys have been passing the vibe check every week, every day. Shout out to y'all. I'm going through it. I'm fighting for my life.
You need an intercession. Maybe it's the cold drink. Maybe you need to drink some of that water.
You right. It'll come back.
Alright, well. This week I don't really have nothing to get off my chest. I'm just in such a high vibration, just excited about the future. I feel like our platforms are growing, and that's super exciting. We have 1K followers on Facebook right now.
Woo!
But it was just 500 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So that's just exciting. Yeah.
The universe is universing.
Period. So yeah, shout out to y'all. We're so grateful that we could share this space with you guys and just continue to show up every week just like you guys do. So, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Any newcomers, if you're watching, go ahead and subscribe. Like the video, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Share it. If you're listening, still subscribe. Comment. Share it. All that jazz.
Yeah. So, is there anything you want to get off your chest?
I'm good. Yeah.
Well, let's get into the affirmation of the week. This week's affirmation is, my productivity does not dictate my value.
Facts, B.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so what are we discussing this week?
This week, we're talking about burnout, not the video game. Did you ever play that?
Is it a racing game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have. It kind of sounds familiar.
I can't remember if that's the game where... It's some racing game where you got extra points when you crashed.
That sounds like Crazy Taxi. Nah, that was my shit.
It wasn't Crazy Taxi, but I did enjoy that. It was crazy.
So, have you ever been burned out?
Well, first of all, let's define
what burnout is.
Yeah.
What is it to you?
To me, burnout is when your mind and body is just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally exhausted, really don't have the energy or motivation to do anything. Just stressed out, honestly, really. Down bad. Pretty much.
Yeah. Can barely open your eyelids, but you gotta make it. I've been burnt out before. Fairly recently.
Yeah.
I feel like at least once a month, I hit a point where it's oh my gosh, give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when you do what you love, then it's like you less inclined to burn out. But that also depends on your personal habits. Like me, I'm a little bit of a workaholic. I really don't have good boundaries between like working and just like not ever not working.
Yeah.
So that for me is like how I get burnt out easily, because I just split my energy into way too many directions, and then I'll be trying to do this and that and this and that, and then it's like get hard to keep track of all that stuff and like put energy to all that stuff, and then you just get burnt out. Like,
Yeah. I feel like it's easier to get burnt out doing what you love because you want to do it all the time.
mm-hmm.
It's like, it's kind of like subconsciously moving your way towards like a writer's block.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I've done so many things, now what?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like burnout is like a symptom from survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, they still be responding in like coping mechanisms of when they were in an unsafe environment, you know,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much traumatized. And so like you just on go mode all the time. Even when you finally safe or finally stable, you just still feel like on edge and almost like have anxiety or like kind of stress your own self out.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like people who are in survival mode, they're like most inclined to burn out more regularly, like, because we just don't know how to turn it off.
It's like the added stress of,
Mm-hmm.
what if I don't have what I have now tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's kind of like that, whatever interview that was, I think it was Gabrielle Union, and she was talking about,
Oh yeah, how she can't stop working because she gotta do this and she gotta pay that and she gotta worry
Yeah.
about these people, and she was like, she just gotta keep going and going and going.
it's like, even though you have the success, you're financially stable as far as we know, it's like, even with all of those things and the lifestyle you have, you still feel like you have to do more, because what if it's not there tomorrow?
Yeah. I think ultimately you have to make peace with yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or else it'll always be something you wish you could be doing, or, you know, that you're trying to get away from. It's like you just have to make peace with who you are, what happened to you, have acceptance for it. So you could just do what makes you feel good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And without any extra added pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of times we be like working harder and not smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you work smarter?
I feel like you kind of got to find your own groove and stuff. Like, what works best for you? Like, are you a more organized person? Do you need to keep a calendar? Is that going to support you? You know, like, if you could be possibly outsourcing. Like, we talked about that before. And that take less things off your plate so you can focus on what's most important and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So I feel like, what do you think?
I agree with everything you just said. I feel like outsourcing is like the biggest thing when you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you could like ask somebody in your life to remind you to do something, I feel like that's outsourcing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure it's somebody that's actually reliable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Which that brings me to my next point of like how to avoid burnout is being able to ask for help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know that's something that I still be having a problem with. Like, I don't be wanting to ask people for help. So I'll just like...
Just struggle through it.
Yeah. And when like there's absolutely people who will help me. Like, and that could be in any type of situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is. So...
She'll be a strong and independent black woman.
And for what? Hashtag soft life, you know?
Yeah. You can be strong and independent and still have people assisting you.
Yeah. And just that support, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's like important to have a community. It's like I just can't stop thinking about that documentary we watched with the dude who made up the school.
Oh, Roy Johnson, BS High.
And like he didn't have no problem asking for help to the point that he was just manipulating and using people. Like he didn't have no problem like asking for help, getting freebies. It was like so sinister though.
Yeah.
You should watch that.
It's on HBO. Well, it's on Max. It's called BS High.
Yeah.
That nigga's crazy.
Actually, like narcissistic, sociopath.
Yeah.
Like an abuser. Just
Yeah. That's it's like you interact with people in your life like that, but it's different when you actually see it on somebody else. It's just like, how do you make these things make sense in your brain? Like, you see the results and you still think it's okay? It's just crazy.
I think it was getting him off. Like, I think he really enjoyed, like, ruining people's lives and taking advantage of people. Like, he was smiling so big. Like, he would say something that was, like, really terrible, and then he'll just, like, bust out cheese. And, like, it was
That's a sick
crazy.
dude.
Like, the fact that he is not behind bars is sickening.
The fact that he took the time to learn the rules and regulations enough to get around, that's crazy to me. Like, that's dedication.
I just don't understand how they must have had signed them contracts where they couldn't sue him or anything, because I would have been personally suing this dude if he ruined my high school career, any professional career that I might ever have. Like, this stuff sidetracked, but that documentary really blew me.
That's another point in targeting that demographic. They can't afford to sue anybody.
You're right.
You can do whatever you want. They can't do nothing because they broke.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, I think also it's important to say no. Like, there's some people that's like takers and some people that's like givers. And we all do what we do in our own different ways. But there's some people who take the taking too far. And that's why it's important to have your own boundaries of what it is that you just do or don't do off rip. Or be comfortable saying no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say no. Dare to be different.
What's some stuff that you like be going out of your way to do, but you just want to say no, but you don't?
Ooh. Everything. Sometimes I do feel like everything is out of my way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even stuff for me.
I hate that too.
I don't know. I kind of low-key everything.
Yeah.
I don't know how that sounds. Because at the same time, I do enjoy doing most of the things that I do. Depending on who's asking. But it still be out of the way.
Yeah, no. That's a fact.
It's hard to pinpoint one thing.
Yeah.
I guess cooking is out of the way.
Like, you don't want to cook.
Like, cooking for other people only because I know that it's probably something that I can't eat. So that'd be out of the way.
Yeah, no, that will be out of the way for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Found something.
Look at you.
What about you?
Let's see. It's probably something mom related.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when your kids want to play with you, or when they want you to buy them something. It's like kids know how to do to like get what they want. They know exactly how to lay it on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just be want to tell them like no. But then it's like the mom guilt.
Yeah, that don't work on me for stuff like that. Like
You be more irritated than anything, like the fact that they would try it.
Yeah. Like, especially ever she be throwing the eyes, and it's like, girl, no, get out of here with that. Nobody's falling for your tricks, you trickster.
Nah, facts. Yeah. But it's just important, like, even day by day, like how we said last week, checking your energy, being aware of what you're capable of in the moment, and if you're not capable of something, you need to be able to say no if that's what's in your best interest. You just really can't pour from an empty cup, so, like, you have to have some cutoff period where you tell yourself, this is enough, because I'm not going to go to the length of burning myself out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're about to hit that point of burnout?
I mean, you know, you high on edge, stressed out, probably can't sleep, probably feel inadequate about something, so you like going extra hard to make up for it. I mean, you know.
I just be tired. Like, no matter what, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Or I just be like, I don't know. Everything feels like a mountain.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like depression.
Which definitely, burnout can lead to depression. You know what I'm saying? You just work yourself to complete depletion, and then you just literally don't have the energy to do anything at all. Like,
yeah.
And just having anxiety, like going places, being around people. Like, I just want to be home. I just want to be in my bed. I just want the lights off. Maybe a TV show on.
We love a good show.
We love a good sleep show. So, yeah. Well, you want to get into mental health matters?
Mental health matters. Yeah.
So this week for Mental Health Matters, we want to offer you guys advice to have some self-compassion. I always try and meet myself at least with the energy that I meet other people, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know if I don't have the energy for me, then I don't have the energy for other people. And so that absolves me of like any guilt. Like, oh, I wish I could have did this for that person, or dang, I just wish I would show up in this way. Like, sometimes you just don't even have it for yourself, and that's like what, you know, like, okay, I need to have some compassion for what it is that I might be going through, or just the amount of workload that I'm under. Like, you are a human, not a robot. Like, you need to give yourself some grace and some space to chill out for real. Yeah. Like,
love yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like I needed to hear this episode.
Definitely, I'm gonna be playing it back.
That's crazy.
I feel that way about a lot of episodes, though. I go back and I'm like, yeah, I needed to hear this right now.
Yeah.
So, it's so good. Do you have anything to add to that, like self-compassion?
I'm going to refer you guys to last week's episode. Sit your ass down. Sit down.
I think we just be trying to burn the candle at both ends, and like, you know, either way you're going to come up with the short end. So we have to be mindful of like what we're doing, what it is that we're trying to achieve, what's going to be the most in my flow state to do, like as far as
Don't embarrass me.
So yeah, that's period.
Yeah.
You want to do forest bias?
Yeah. Let me get it close to me. That's so embarrassing. Like, I really need to. Oh, age. It's not really age.
It's not.
I kind of hate that excuse for stuff.
Yeah.
Like, girl. Anyways. Oh. Simone Biles is continuing to be the most decorated gymnast in history with 37 total medals. 30 world medals, 7 Olympic medals. What are world medals?
It's like when the competition is from the whole world, it's not just like that specific thing.
Separate from the Olympics?
I mean, the Olympics do be having stuff from the whole world, but
it's like specific.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh. Well, she's only 26.
Come on, Black Girl Magic.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of medals.
She's just like really winning that life right now. She just got married. Like,
shout out.
You guys know too, like early in her career, they was really trying to play her. Like, they was trying to give her low scores when she was the best one. Mm-hmm. Or saying like, oh, she's overqualified for this league. Like, y'all.
Like, this is the league of everybody. Like, what do you mean?
So, shout out to Simone Biles. It's just like, congratulations to her. It's super exciting and motivating. Like, whatever you do, like, be the best at what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
Or not. Because some people, like, you ever see those people on TikTok, how they saying they just want to be mediocre? Like, they don't want to be black excellence. They just want to be regular.
Well... when people say that, I take that as not going above and beyond like we're typically taught to do because we're black.
Yeah.
Because white people are mediocre every day and they're doing just fine.
No, that's a fact.
Like, we just want to... let's just do what we do and not deplete ourselves in the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, wanna get into it, yeah?
Yeah. This week, what is the segment called?
The breaks?
Yeah, I didn't write it in.
Wow, that's crazy.
We haven't did it in a couple of weeks though, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week on the breaks, there's some new music, like random. The first thing I want to talk about is this commercial with Lotto and Christina Aguilera. Mm-hmm. Just Eat. First of all, I still don't know what the commercial is for.
I don't either. I think like
it was food
app,
or
like DoorDash.
I think that's what it was given. Like, but
they did a terrible job bringing the point home on that one. But it looks amazing.
No, the commercial was fire. It was like a whole production.
Yeah.
They both look great. Christina Aguilera sounded amazing. It was a combination I didn't know I needed, but I enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't stay for the whole ad.
It was long.
It was.
It was giving Super Bowl commercial, not gonna lie.
Yeah. They probably should have saved that for that.
Probably.
Would have had more.
But they probably ain't got Super Bowl commercial money yet. They just starting out.
I mean, they
them
pushing out money for
money.
Lotto and Christina.
I mean,
the quality was there.
It was amazing.
They did all that and we still don't know what they did. This is why you need to have a good team.
Do you have anything for the breaks this week?
Well, your homeboy Wiz dropped.
Why he got to be my homeboy?
Because that's your homeboy. boy. I feel like y'all gonna smoke together one day.
You think so?
I'll be there taking pictures.
It's definitely on my bucket list, and like also Snoop Dogg. Like,
You on your own
so
with that.
cool.
I don't even think I'm gonna be able to sit in the room with Snoop.
Not even saying.
He be on that other shit. I can't. That type of second hand, I don't think I can handle.
Have you ever seen that he literally has somebody and he pays them like 6 figures to just roll blunts for him every day?
That's a lit ass job.
That is a lit job. Like, all you get to do is smoke and roll up all day, and they'll just be traveling everywhere. Like, that is so lit.
Can you get carpal tunnel from that?
Yeah, I bet you could.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor. My hands are stuck like this.
That's hilarious. No, you gotta be good as fuck about for that to be your job. Like,
Probably roll a blunt in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Just sprinkle. There you go. Don't even have to lick it.
too good.
But Wiz Khalifa's project is called Cali Sober.
I really like the cover art.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it had to do with the album, but I only listened to a couple of songs. So far, I like it. It's giving For the Stoners and the Bad Bitches, who may or may not be stoners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed. I started listening. I did leave, but that's not because it was bad. Wiz is just a very specific sound. And I'm not...
I thought you was going to say because he be having all that talking at the beginning of his songs.
Well, that too. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I didn't come here to have a conversation.
At least let it be an intro where you can skip it, and then the song, don't make it a whole part of the song. The first song on the album, I had to fast forward at least 30 seconds to a minute just to get to the song. I was like, child,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I don't like that. And you're not going on a playlist if you're talking.
Yeah. That was super frustrating.
Yeah, because I can't even repeat the song. Because we gotta have a talk every time I want to hear the song.
Mm.
It's crazy.
The last song I want to talk about dropping, it's not really a song, it's like a freestyle from Kelly. I love her. And it's to the Peaches and Eggplant. This is interesting because they had the remix with Sexy Red and Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen even Gloss Up drop the freestyle to this. And now like Callie's dropping a freestyle. And you know what? I was fucking with it.
I didn't listen to it. I'm over that.
This song.
That song. It's time to move on.
No, honestly, the video kind of lost me with it. It just was a little too sexual. It just was like, why?
The one with Lotto?
Yeah, and Sexy Red.
Yeah.
And then the crazy part about it is Sexy Red was like basically fully clothed most of the time. It was Lotto who was really giving it.
Yeah, she was doing a lot.
I was like, oh my God.
It's like, just give us the verse, ladies.
Please, come on.
Shout out, though.
Yeah. So, I did have a couple of songs for the music of the week. Well, one of them is not a song, it's an artist that I just feel like y'all should check out. She's like put out a bunch of music. So, it's a lot to pick from of where you want to start. She's super eclectic. I feel like she gives what it's like, I don't really want to say her name. What's her name? Doja Cat. She gives what Doja Cat thinks she gives.
Why don't you want to say her name?
She just out here acting up. I mean, pandering to incels and racists. Crazy.
The music
it's very
is still
much
great,
giving
though.
white mom behavior. But it's weird though. At one point, is it just like too much?
It seems like that doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, well, I don't think I can like really be involved in it. Anyways, the artist I'm talking about is Leia. If you haven't heard of her, she's like super cool. She just dropped a new project. And it's like her music is really good, but like if it gives 90s R&B Like, I just love it. Check her out.
I still gotta go back.
Yeah. Maybe I should send you some specific songs. But I feel like we be liking different songs on projects. So, I don't know.
Send me what you into.
Okay.
If I can body roll to it, I can get with it.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I was super pressed to talk about this song. Because I've been listening to it nonstop since it came out yesterday.
What? It came out yesterday?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's From a Woman by Mariah the Scientist. She dropped the visuals yesterday. She looked so pretty in the video, but it was like so sexy. But also, I was like, okay, my man. Because she had Young Thug all up in the video, like he ain't locked up right now. I said, okay, girl.
Shout out to holding your nigga down.
I wouldn't do it, but you know, cheers to them. I feel like I really like this song. I like how she sounds. Like, I love her music, and I don't know, it just was giving lovey vibes. Like, yeah. So I'm fucking with it. She do have an album that's gonna be coming out soon. It's called To Be Eaten Alive. It's only like 2 or 3 songs on the thing right now that you can listen to that's like out of singles, but this is like the most songs out of any of her little albums that she didn't drop that's actually like a whole album. Like, she usually be having like 5 songs.
That'd be all I need sometimes. Specifically with the singing. Because it just be a lot. And she comes with a theme, so like...
What's her theme?
I mean, it depends on which one you're listening to. I can't think of the name of the project, but one of her projects is like, it was giving me thriller vibes.
I feel like one of them has like a space vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Her music is like the sound of the headspace that Tinashe's mixtapes will put you in.
I can see what you say about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about her gives like Janae Aiko vibes, and I don't know if it's because they just both light skinned. I don't know.
I mean, they both put you in a certain headspace. Different places, but it's still like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything for the music of the week?
I just want to direct people to my sensual party playlist.
Is that what it's called? Sensual Party?
I think it's sensual party. Sensual is in the day.
We'll put it in the description.
Yeah. It's a time if you want to just go like this. I think you should head over there.
It's funny. Okay, well, we can move into Reel It In. This week, I really just want to talk about this show that I literally binged like 2 weeks ago. And the second season just came out yesterday. It was Friday the 13th. So it was like, okay, I see you. Shining Vale. It's on Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has Courtney Cox as like the main character from Friends. Y'all know Monica from Friends.
That's who that is.
You goofy. Okay, I will say that she has had some work done, so she do look a little different.
I had no idea.
I literally put from Friends.
But I don't know.
You ain't know it was Monica.
Yikes.
Girl, yeah, that's her.
That's crazy.
This show is really good. It's kind of like a thriller, right?
It's like a thriller / comedy.
Yeah, / comedy, which it's a new genre that I'm really liking. I'm really fucking with that. Like, I'm into it.
It makes it more enjoyable for me because, you know, I can't.
Yeah, because it's not just flat out scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the moments you think some scary shit about to be happening, it's like actually a joke or something. Like, okay, I see what y'all doing here.
It be making me anxious though. But I like it.
Yeah, the show is really good. It's like I can't really tell you what it's about without giving too much away. But essentially, this girl, well, this lady, she her family had to move out of the way, and she's trying to work on her second book, or at least a new book. And she's having like all kind of writer's block, and also she having mental health issues, and basically she find herself in a situation in the house that she moved in. That's what I'm saying. But it is so good. I just started it over with Cherry because I wanted to watch it with Cherry, and we haven't started the second season yet, so I feel like now is a good time to get in on it.
Yeah. What episode are we on?
Maybe like 3 or 4. We still early in it.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
I'm here for it. I really enjoy the comedy aspect. I feel like I giggle like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's my vibe.
It's just certain parts that's just like...
Like, girl. And her husband... What is wrong with that nigga?
First of all, he honestly think he married an idiot or something, because the way he really do keep like, I don't know, gaslighting her a lot.
Yeah.
And like he really thought she was crazy. Everybody thought she was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. But it's so good. Go see it immediately. Like, for real.
Immediately.
Get the login from somebody.
Can't give you mine. It's already too many people. Yeah.
So what you making time for this week?
Making time for you, baby. For real.
Shut up, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I'm making time for. I really don't know.
Well,
I think I'm going to be making time to really do some brainstorming, some branding and marketing for the Treehouse Retreats. You know, we have an Instagram now, so you can follow us at the Treehouse Retreat.
we'll put it in the description.
Yeah. So I really want to start creating content, but I don't know what direction I want to go in. So I feel like I just need to play around with some stuff and see what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without further ado, I've got time.